next, but I ain't laying. I saw who took the money and I ain't saying it. When I leave my homies, be like, alright then. I got the bait with me and I'ma tell them when to go dumb. That's right, dumb. If you ain't rockin' Stella's food, get you some. That's the way of the bait, man. It's the new era. You don't believe me? I'ma unleash the new era.
Super and cozy, 8 to the 1,000. Hit the playground with my stunning shades clowning. 8 years old, the story is told. Skills on the mic, cost more than platinum gold. When my grill like slugs up. Mess around with me, my mind get rung up. Yeah,
all right, Inimitable Television. We're here with deTor.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That's us, baby.
And everybody wants to know is when you guys first discovered hip hop.
Oh man, when I first discovered hip hop, I lost my mind. That was, woo.
That'd be for me. I was probably like 10, 11 years old, growing up in San Francisco Bay Area. There's a group called IMP that came out. Some underground local kind of hip hop.
Ill-mannered posse.
Yeah. It's pretty much when I first heard hip hop, and then of course it came to that mainstream kind of stuff with like Criss Cross and MC Hammer and everything like that. So.
And when did you realize you wanted to be a rapper?
For me, that'd be like 18, 19. I used to write poetry a lot, and I was really into hip hop, so I figured turn them into lyrics instead of poems, to be honest. Shit.
Man, I wanted to be a rapper as soon as I saw fools gripping the mic and the crowd was just losing it, and everybody like, what? Look at this fool, he's sick on the mic, you know. And I seen that, and I was already writing kind of poems, kind of like him, kind of writing poems already, and it just took off as soon as, you know, the music started coming in and just matched everything up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I knew it instantly. You know what I'm saying? Nothing had to tell me. I didn't have to have no kind of coaching. You know what I mean?
What other rapper artists have you guys worked with?
Oh man, I ain't worked with nobody, dude. I worked with a lot of cats who aren't signed. You know, so you know. But I got people like Jay Scott. We got he's out of Oakland, California. That's my cousin. We got people like Player Ray's out of San Jose. We got Joe Rico.
Got Nightmare.
He's out of Oregon. That boy's tight. Watch out for Nightmare, man. He coming.
What producers have you guys worked with?
Mr. Bill, a.k.a. B-Dub, out of Studio Venus. Look him up. The boy is flavor. But no, on the real tip, we worked with Mr. Bill. He's a real talented cat. We worked with Tracks a Million. Not actually with him, but I've got some of his music. And, you know, we ain't really worked with too many known cats. You know, we're up and coming, man. You know what I'm saying? We're up and coming, but that don't mean we ain't somebody even. You know what I'm saying? All them buses that's cracking right now, you know, they had to start somewhere too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you heard him. Hey, what studios have you worked in besides this one?
I worked at San Jose State Studio when I first started rapping.
They got a studio out here in Oakland, Pajama Studios. I've been to Pajama, Bill Tamblyn, Studio Venus. I know you said beside this one, but you know this is like home right here, so I gotta say Studio Venus. You know what I mean? That's it. You know, I don't really fan out too much because once you find a studio that you like, you know, you don't really venture out too much. At least I don't.
Bill Williams Media Productions.
Nah, that's B-Dub, man. Yeah, it's Bill Williams, but that's B-Dub.
Where do you guys see yourself in 5 years?
Ooh.
Long way from where I'm at now.
5 years.
Prospering.
We look to have a record label. I don't know if that's
at minimum. At
least.
Yeah,
we look to have a record label and pushing our own artists and combing this area, the Hayward, you know, San Leandro, you know, Fremont, you know, area. You know, yes, we do have San Jose and Oakland and Frisco, but like I said, you got Hayward, you know, San Leandro, San Lorenzo. We got popping right there too, and comb those areas, the areas that get missed. You know what I'm saying? That's where I see myself in 5 years. I see this fool right next to me. We're gonna be running a fat label. Don't know the name of it yet. Well, that's where we're gonna be at.
All right, how many songs have you guys recorded?
Oh hell, man, about 30. 30 and climbing, you know, and some of those 30, they aren't actually recorded, but we've practiced them the damn near. It's the same thing as having it recorded. So that's why I say 30. But completed, we got about 15 songs completed.
And how many of those have you released?
We ain't released, man, because you know what? Our stuff, you know, we feel, you know, we don't want to we don't want to have any kind of shortcomings with the music. We don't want to take avenues that we really don't know and waste the music. So we're getting a fat little compilation together, and we got some people waiting that are waiting to hear what we have coming. You know, I have my son, he's 9 years old, in Cozy 8000, that's my heart. Man, the world ain't ready.
Yeah,
the world is not ready.
Now, you mentioned earlier you don't know the name of the label yet, but are you currently on one right now?
No.
No?
We are an independent entity. You could say colossal, like, that's a good name for a label, huh? Colossal Records. Yeah, whatever. But anyway, we are our own entity. We aren't signed to any label. We are looking to really get a good deal and actually kind of like possibly corner the label.
Yeah.
You know, corner the label. Corner the label.
Have you guys shot any music videos?
Oh yeah, we shot a couple videos. Yeah, we shot a couple.
Where can we find those videos?
You can find them on our MySpace website, and that is
YouTube too, right?
Not YouTube,
not on YouTube,
but you can find it on MySpace, and you search deTor for the name, and there it is. It'll be right there on the page. The video will pop up.
What songs were the videos?
That was a song that I did with my son called "Get It Right." And this fool, I cuss him out every time. He should have been on that song, but but the situation wasn't happening. He was there, I was here, so we just did what we had to do. You know what I'm saying? He gonna get on some shit. He is tired right here. Vitelli.
Yeah, we got Show and Prove coming up too.
Oh yeah, that's right. We started shooting another video for one of the songs that him and I have done called Show and Prove, and that's a high energy type of bounce track, like throw 'em up, where you coming? Throw 'em up, what? That ain't what the song says, but you know what I'm saying. It bounces like that.
Yeah, maybe we'll throw the song on the show.
What?
There we go.
Yeah, sounds like a good one. How many? Who are some of the artists that you admire?
Oh man, I'll just name a couple because it's like so many there.
X-Rated definitely, because for me, X-Rated, he's in jail for life, and he's coming out with music, and I know he's not doing it for the wrong reasons. He's doing it for himself and for people that he cares about, because he's not after the money and the women and all that fancy kind of, because he's locked down for life. So he's putting his heart into it, and he's not doing it just for the.
And that's the most important thing.
Yeah.
Not doing it just for the money, because if you tight, the money gonna come. You know what I'm saying? The first things first, you got to do it because you really love this. Like me, I got to be at work 5 o'clock in the morning tomorrow morning. It's 8 o'clock. We ain't even really started our session yet, but I'm here. You know what I'm saying? But I'm here. You got to put your time in. That's the love for the game.
How many members of the group are there?
What, 3 right now, right?
Yeah, that's 3.
Just you 3?
Vitelli Esquire.
Cozy 8000.
And Diz 5000.
Okay, your son?
No, my son is in Cozy. His name is in Cozy 8000.
Okay.
Yes.
How long has the group been together?
Oh shit, about 4 years.
Yeah, 4 or 5 years.
About 4 or 5 years we've been together.
How'd you guys meet?
Woo, see, that's a good question. That's the name of the group, deTor. We wasn't supposed to meet, man. It was some crazy.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it was some crazy.
We was living right next door to each other. We didn't even know it. I used to be sitting out there on the stairwell, writing my rhymes, and I think I met your brother-in-law,
Yeah,
right?
see, that's why it's such a detour.
Yeah.
Because I had my brother-in-law living with my wife and and at the time, I didn't want the cat there. If it was up to me, at that time he was there, he wouldn't have been there. Okay? No, my brother-in-law living at my house.
Right.
Okay, at my apartment complex with us. Okay, this guy's outside, and I seen him a couple times. He was in the staircase writing. I seen him writing. Never asked him what he was writing. Because I'm pissed off about my brother-in-law. So he comes in one day and I'm looking at him like, I wish this dude does not be here, right? So he comes in, hey man, you see that dude out there? He said he raps. It's like, oh yeah, whatever, whatever. So a couple days later, I see him again. I go, hey fool, you be writing rhymes? And he was like, yeah, I be writing rhymes. I rap, whoop. And man, it just like clicked. He already had, the very first song we did, he already had the hook ready, the beat. He bought it over, let me hear it. And I had been kind of not doing it for a while, you know what I mean? Like about 2 or 3 years of not really rapping. And this fool revived me. I was like, woo, that's tight.
That was like 2 hours before I was going to the studio. This fool,
man,
his verse and a half, and we put it down.
Vitelli.
Have you guys done any shows?
Yeah, we've done some shows, and then we haven't done some shows. We've done some shows where we thought we was going to do a show, and then we didn't do this. So, I don't know how you would count that. How would you count that, man? We rocked it anyway. I mean, it was like 10 motherfuckers out there.
Now, are there any last words you want to say? Give a shout out. Tell them about your MySpace, about
I'm
your
on
website.
Peace. deTor. MySpace, baby. Search it. DETOR. Just search it. Once you're in your little thing, you blogging and all that little stuff, and then them little pictures. Just
You're gonna hear it now, you're gonna hear it later, so.
bow! deTor. You'll see my boy here, Vitelli Esquire, myself, Diz 5,000. You see my little youngster, my heart, my soldier, and Cozy 8,000.
You heard it. deTor, Inimitable
West side.
Television.
This is Inimitable Television. That was the deTor interview. Now get ready for the world television premiere of the deTor video. Get it right.